All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hopefully Karen will be joining us soon. All right, call to order is at 10:33 in the morning. Roll call. Myself, I'm present. Natalie Howe.
Here.
Jacqueline Mueller.
Here.
Karen Edwards. Rex Bailey. Dr. Vic.
Here. Yep.
Thank you. And council member. Not here at this point, at this time. All right, let's go to approval of minutes. Minutes from the third quarter meeting dated September 29th, 2021. Did everybody get a chance to read it?
Yes.
Yep.
Was there any necessary corrections?
I did not see any.
Okay, anybody else? I'm gonna take it that as a no. So can I entertain a motion to approve the third quarter 2021 meeting minutes?
I motion it.
Okay, who was that?
Jackie.
Okay. Can I get a second?
I motion?
Second.
Well, it's gonna have to be,
Second.
well, we're gonna have to have, because you guys are two AC control officers, you only get one vote for your department. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
need Dr. Bailey to second.
All right, I'll go ahead and do a second. I was.
I still don't know how these work.
So,
Thank you so much. All right. The motion has been approved then, okay? Because there's no nays, correct?
right.
Correct.
All right, let's go to unfinished business. Additional guillotine door at the kennel update. But anybody like to talk about that?
Sure. On Thursday of last week, I believe, our maintenance people came over and put in our second guillotine door. So now we have two kennels that are available to us. Well, a total of 4 kennels in use that are for dangerous dogs, so that we can put them from one to the other without having to handle them with us handling them.
It just limits any type of risk then, correct?
Yes,
With any
ma'am.
type of dangerous dog. All right,
Yes, ma'am.
wonderful. And I believe that date was December the 6th, 2021 is when I got the email.
Then that's when it was.
Okay, sounds good. All right, wonderful. And how's it working out?
We haven't had to use it yet, thankfully.
Okay.
We are using the original one right now because we do have a dog in that I picked up over the weekend that we're getting to know a little. But it'll be nice to have this coming summer for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad to hear that they was able to actually get to it. I know they've been very busy. Dan and Russ have, especially around here. So happy that they're able to actually get to that, take the time out to get that done. So we're grateful for that. So thanks, Dan and Russ, for that. And I'm sure that you guys are gonna really put that to use, especially in the summer months.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for that
I
update.
have one comment on that.
Yes.
It seems like there, and I don't know how many gates there are. I know there's one cage with a roof. Cages for those or roofs for those or some kind of a top for those cages can be purchased with a cattle gate. That's what I've done at my hospital for dogs that climb or get out. And we definitely don't want an aggressive dog to get out. So we could easily get a cattle gate. Well, they're heavy duty cattle fences. They're stainless steel and it could be put on top. It won't rust. Cheap enough. It'd be a lot cheaper than buying panels for it. And that way all the cages would have tops. And I think that would be something we want to look at doing. We could do it pretty cheap and it'd just be an extra security because we have the guillotine dog doors for the aggressive dogs, but if the aggressive dogs get out, then they're still running around the building and somebody's at risk.
Actually, Dr. Bailey, if I might, both the aggressive kennel sections are covered completely.
Okay.
The only
All
ones
three
that
of
are
them?
not the only ones that are not covered are the ones in between that we just use for normal dogs.
Okay, so all the ones with guillotine doors are covered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Last time I was there, they weren't, so that's why. So at least I didn't think they were, so okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. New business. Let's move along to new business. We have a new full-time animal control officer, and she is sitting here with us today, AC Jacqueline Mueller. She transferred from part-time to full-time. This position became available because Julie Holbrook transferred to the inspection department. So we're just happy to have you. Would you like to say anything today, AC Mueller?
Oh, gee, you're putting me on the spot again. I'm just glad to be here still, and happy to work with Natalie, and maybe see where this takes us. And I see good things for us.
Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you. And we're happy to have you. So welcome.
Thank you.
We also have a new kennel volunteer. Would you like to speak about that? She started this month.
Yes, Brenda is a personal friend of mine, and she has generously volunteered her time to come in to give us an extra hand. I've had her out at the kennels once so far, and knock on wood, thankfully, whatever, we haven't had a lot of use for her right now, but I do have a few more people that will be putting some applications in. So once we get everybody settled in, I'd like to get everybody together to do a little training session with them so everybody is aware. But Brenda is going to be a great addition to our volunteer family.
Yes. Brenda Rogers Holt is her name, correct? Her complete name.
Yes.
And she's our newest kennel volunteer. So we're grateful that people are volunteering, wanting to take the time to assist, especially in this trying time that we all are dealing with. So thanks, Brenda,
Yes.
for volunteering, and especially in being a whole part of the family. So we're grateful for that. All right. Next on our list is the new Kennel Furnace. Now, it was brought to our attention that the furnace went out, and that was sometime in November, it seems like, and became inoperable. So maintenance had worked, got a couple of quotes, and we ended up going with Wayne Heating and Cooling. And a new furnace was installed on November 17th of 2021. Anything to add for that? I know you all are at the kennels, the majority of your time that you're working. How is the new furnace working out?
I think it's working great. It's nice and warm in there. It's toasty. Not one bit of problem
Good.
so far, knock on wood.
All right.
I never want to jinx myself.
Well, I'm glad to hear it then. And definitely when it got cold, we really feel it then.
Oh yeah, the little space
Those space heaters wasn't doing it. So.
No. And then we had a few very short-haired dogs that were in there, and it was like, I would wrap up the kennel to try to keep it warmer, and it wasn't good. So I was very glad to have the furnace put in.
I am too. So good. That's one thing off the table there for the kennels at this point. And then I'm proud to say too, for our fourth item today is a donation of a mini fridge for the kennel. And ACU, I'm going to have you talk about it because you're the one who presented it to us. So,
when I came aboard, I realized that we needed to have some sort of mini fridge there because, especially over the summer months when we had the dogs from the neglect case, thank you. I was bringing in homemade food for them to kind of fatten them up a little bit, and there was nowhere to store that. So I had talked with Chief Ashley, and we had agreed that at some point in time we needed to get one. And a friend of mine that I had helped last year catch a dog that had been running for, I think, 8-9 weeks. She had reached out to me and said, hey, you know what? I've got a mini fridge. It's sitting in my garage attic. Would you like it? I'm like, if you would love to donate it, we would love to have it. So she dropped it off to us about a week and a half ago, I think it was. And my husband came last week during the week and we cleaned out the spot for it and we've got it set up and I'm just waiting to finish getting it cleaned out before we plug it in and start using it.
Wonderful, wonderful. And if you don't mind, just making sure you just tell your friend who donated it for us that we really truly appreciate it. Whatever people can do to help, and the citizens, we really truly appreciate them. So tell her
Yes.
on behalf of us all, thank you very much.
I will let Sarah know.
Thank you.
And actually, tomorrow will be a year that I had caught her dog.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't just me. It was a group effort. That was where we met. We made that Missy trap for her.
Yes.
My husband and I built that
Yes.
Missy trap,
Mhm.
and we were able to finally catch. And then now that dog's living the great life. I mean,
Wonderful.
so
I believe the email that you sent me concerning the donation was December 9th.
okay. Thank you.
Yes, that was a date. So we truly appreciate it. So tell Sarah we said thank you.
I will do.
Thank you. All right, we're going to move along. We have a review of the Michigan City Animal Control activities for third quarter 2021. Who's going to present that? AC Howe or AC Euler?
Doesn't matter.
So I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so total impounds, 63, dogs, 39, cats, 23, and 1 lizard. Dogs to Michigan Humane Society, 11. Dogs to LaPorte Animal Shelter, 4. Dogs to Guardians of the Green Mile Rescue, 2. Dogs euthanized, 3. Dogs to Porter County Animal Shelter, 3. Dogs reclaimed, 12. Dogs in foster care or adopted, 3. And 1 deceased dog. Cats, breeds, 13. Cats euthanized, 5. Cats fostered and adopted, 3. Cats reclaimed, 1. And 1 deceased cat. And then the 1 lizard was fostered and adopted.
Thank you for that intake report. You all have been very busy, clearly. So we thank you for that intake report. I'm going to go on to the review of intake reports for the Fungus disbursements third quarter of 2021, and I'll present that. For Freed's Cat Shelter, there were 17 cats. For LaPorte County Small Animal Shelter, 8 dogs. For Michigan Humane Society, 6 dogs and 6 cats. That is the report. Do we have any public comments? Any public comments? Anybody from the public? I'm not seeing any. Board comments. Let's start with AC Howe. Any comments from you?
Nope, just glad to be back working.
Well, we're glad to have you back. Yes. How's the baby?
He's doing very good. He
Good.
is growing like a weed. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, and they grow so fast, so make sure you are treasuring all of this time before you know it. Oh,
I know it's gonna be gone.
Yes,
That's what everybody tells me.
It goes quick, yes.
Yes.
Anything from AC Euler?
I'm glad to have Natalie back and ready to go. Get going on this.
Okay. Thank you for that. Dr. Bailey, any comments?
I just want to clarify something, just so I know. I know that I'm looking at Humane Society and I'm looking at, the fund reimbursements.
Mhm.
Breeds, it looks like you guys took 3 cats there, but they got paid for 17. Is that the 17 they're claiming they took from the streets, or the same thing with the LaPorte shelter? It looks like you guys took 4 there and they got paid for 8. So how does that work?
I'm not really sure. This is the numbers that they give me.
Okay.
Saying that this is what they've taken in. And it looks like they put it on the form where it says animal control form that they take in. So this is what they presented for the third quarter.
Because like the LaPorte shelter, They're saying, I would assume that means they took 8 cats or 8 animals in from the Michigan City area. That's how they come up with those numbers. Is that how that works? Do you know?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
For me to tell you that. I can find out though. I can ask.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious because if we only took 3 cats to breeds and then we got paid for 17, how many of the cats that are taken directly to breeds do they bill us for? How does that work? Or how does the city, if somebody were to ask me, I'd like to be able to know how to justify that.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I can definitely do that. I think it's all on percentage anyway. The way that I read the ordinance is based on percentage, regardless of what they take it. If they don't take in anything, they're still going to get something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think that the actual numbers matter per se.
Okay.
It's good that they're helping and assisting as far as that
Oh,
goes.
sure. I mean, I know they're doing a lot of good stuff. I just would like to know how those numbers how they come up with, because it looks like Freed's got 1/3 more than the Humane Society, and and I'm sure the Humane Society actually takes in, more dogs at least. So,
yeah, this is
According
just
to,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, according to my list, Freed's took in 13.
Oh, okay, okay, because I heard 3 earlier. So, okay.
Yeah, according to my list, Freed's took in 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we did not take any cats to LaPorte.
No, but he took 4 dogs. And they billed for 8.
Yes,
So
4
that's what I was
dogs.
trying to sort through. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
no, that's fine.
But their numbers is 8. But again, I'm almost positive that it's not based on the amount. It's based on percentage per quarter. So that's what I believe it's based on. But I can get us that information. I believe it's in the ordinance.
Okay.
And the MOU, the method of understanding with all of the for Freed's, LaPorte County, and Michiana. But I'll get you that information. No issues. Anything else, Dr. Bailey?
Nope. I'm good with everything.
All right, wonderful. Then I'll just
You've
have
been busy.
Yeah, it's been busy, very busy.
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome back, of course, AC Howe from maternity leave, so welcome back. Also want to welcome AC Euler as a full-time animal control officer. Welcome. I want to thank also Julie Holbrook for her years of service with the animal control, and we wish her well at the inspection department for the city. I'd like to also thank the kennel volunteers, that have been just volunteering their time to come in and assist when needed. So we truly thank you for joining the team, especially our newest one, Ms. Brenda Holt. So thank you for joining. We're always looking for additional volunteers. So you can just either contact one of the animal control officers, AC Howe and or AC Euler. They can present you with an application and then we can just begin that process. So we're looking forward to more volunteers coming aboard as the months and years go by. So we're hoping that we have a full team, truly a full team of volunteers. So thank you for volunteering in advance. I also like to thank the board for, consistently being here, assisting with the animal control division department. We truly thank you all for your sacrifice, because again, anytime you have to even go to a meeting, it's a sacrifice. It's not something that we are, being compensated for per se, but it's because of the love of what you do. So we truly thank you for your time and your dedication for the animal control department. So thank you for that. I also like to thank the public. The public is our source. They're our eyes when we can't see. They're our first ones who will get on Facebook and, either say, hey, I found an animal, I found this, I found that. They're calling constantly. So, or they're helping to try to locate animals or whatever, and we truly thank you for your time and your dedication to the city and also for the animal control department. And finally, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a prosperous new year. We're looking for 2022 to be better than 2021. So just as 2021 has been so far, I think, better than 2020. So we're just hoping that as the years go on, that it just begin our economy, our health, everybody is getting healthy and staying strong. And so Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. So thank you. Thank you. All right, can I entertain a motion to adjourn a meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second, anyone?
I second the motion.
Thank you. All right, well, this meeting is adjourned. Any nays on that one? I didn't think so. You all have a great holiday, okay? Thank
Yeah,
you.
cheers.
You too.
You too.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.